Hi guys, Dr. Michael Bloom here from Happy Chiropractic. I just want to talk to you about a really common postural issue that we see nowadays in practice. The postural issue is what we call a flexor dominant posture, which is where the upper half of our body tends to be rounded through the shoulders and rounded through the upper back, and our head tends to drag forward. And I'm definitely seeing more and more of that as the years pass, and probably as people are spending more and more hours at their desk. So there's many ways to counteract that, and one of the best ways obviously is to consult with a chiropractor, get on the table and get some corrective care. That goes without saying, but I want to talk to you today about these three seating options for those of you that are sitting at a desk all day. And each of these seating options has one thing in common. It makes you unstable or unbalanced, and there's a real reason for that. So I'll just sit on the ball and talk further while sitting on the ball. So as I'm sitting on the ball here, naturally I'm not on a stable surface, and so there's some degree of movement. And so probably the obvious thing to think of is, well, that's great for my core, and it is good for your core, and it will help to activate your core to stay upright. But what it's really good for with regard to dominant flexor forward posture is that it really stimulates your balance centers. So it stimulates a part in your brain called the vestibular system, which is your balance system. And one of the things about the vestibular system is it really helps to counteract the flexor dominant tone that we can get. So instead of being rounded like this, if we stimulate and take ourselves out of balance somewhat on a regular basis rather than being on a flat surface, it helps to stimulate the parts of our spine at the back to pull us backwards and pull us more upright. So I recommend for people that are sitting down for long periods of time at work or at study that they take themselves out of balance. And so I have three options here. We've got a Swiss ball, obviously that takes you out of balance, very obvious to see. This thing here, which is a posture cushion, is just on a little seat, and it will take you also out of balance. And then this here, which is a multi-planar seat, which moves in all sorts of directions, and that will also stimulate that vestibular system just to help to counteract that flexor dominant posture. I hope you've learnt something from this, and I hope that you can implement one of these three options in your workplace or at your home desk so that you can move forward with perfect upright posture and avoid the perils of what I'd like to term, or don't like to term, sitting disease. So hope you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you soon.